Hello everyone, I'm Day Weather, meteorologist Don Day with your Public Lands Council weekly weather update for Saturday, October 26, 2024. It's being brought to you by WSR Insurance Services Incorporated and Ag Risk Advisors. Well, we finally started to see the weather change mid-October. Then there's been a little bit of a break in the weather again, but we've had a lot more weather in the West, certainly over the last week, and there's more coming. In fact, the quiet weather is going to go back to a stormy period this next week and into early November, so livestock interests should be prepared for more changes coming down the road. Now, in the last week, as you can see right there, a lot of precipitation fell in southern Colorado, along and south of I-70 into the Four Corners area, Utah. Then, of course, we had the very heavy rains in northeastern New Mexico with flooding in Roswell and some significant rains across the northeast part of New Mexico as those low pressure systems came on through. But we also saw finally some precipitation across parts of the central and northern Rockies, the Pacific Northwest, and even some moisture out into the Plains region. And as we go into the next week or two, we're going to see more areas of the West getting wet. But it also, even though it hasn't been as warm, temperatures have still been well above average over a lot of the nation's midsection, just the coolness in the far west and the far southeast. But things are changing again. This is going to be especially true as we head into next week and into early November. This is why we have this large area of low pressure off the Pacific Northwest by this weekend. This is by Sunday. By early to mid next week, this system is going to slide in. It'll be followed by another system coming in right behind it. But ahead of that, it'll be warm. So warm weekend temperatures across the West. That's Saturday. This is Sunday. So we still have some warm weather coming. Precipitation by the weekend will get as far as the Pacific Northwest, but you can see there's a large swath of the West and central United States that through the weekend is going to be dry. But all of this changes by Tuesday morning. A strong Pacific front and trough gets further south and east into the West. This is going to spread rain and snow into the region, and it is going to get a lot colder as that system slides in. These are the temperatures by Tuesday. The blue, the green, and those purple shaded areas. So temperature anomalies going well below average. So it is going to be getting a lot colder into the interior West. And that cold will spread east of the Continental Divide out into the plains by Wednesday the 30th and into Halloween Thursday the 31st. With that, with another system, this is for Friday, coming in behind it. There's another one queued up as well. So all of the western and parts of the central United States, including Canada, down into the southwestern United States, will be colder, better opportunities for precipitation. And over the next week, this is the precipitation forecast. This area right here is going to have the best chance of measurable moisture, along with here the Pacific Northwest, especially west of the Cascades. And we're going to finally see wet weather come back into the Corn Belt, Midwest, and parts of the Great Lakes as well, really upending a very dry trend that we've seen here lately. Temperatures, well, the warmth will be pushed out into the central United States, while you can see the blue entering into the western areas, especially west of the divide. And look at the snow forecast. There will be significant snow in the Rockies, maybe some snow getting out into the plains right here, but certainly in the mountains, both sides of the divide, especially west of the divide, we have some winter weather coming. And it looks like the month of November, we're going to have more opportunities for weather like this coming our way. Have yourself a good week ahead. We'll see you next Saturday.